Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now at the plate, Chase Darno. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Line towards center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding forward now, Elvis Andrus, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Andrus, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Rodriguez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Batting 4.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Wisdom in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Red Sox leave one. Still no score. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 0 for 5.
Nomar Mazara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Steve Pierce now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Steve Pierce.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pierce hits a little over the 270 mark. Goodness, 0-2 now. Pierce is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball hit to Andrus at short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Standing in, Patrick Wisdom is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
21.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Jet Bandy.
Number 28, Jet Bandy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bandy leads off first with 1 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Betts coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the utility man, Chase Darno. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Is a swing and a high pop up. Devers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Sandy Leon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Rangers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch.
Hitter.
But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Two and 1 now to Mookie. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fouled away. Pedroia stands at first with one out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Steve Pearce. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wisdom is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH. Shin-Soo Choo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Cabrera sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 21.
Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
Here's
Red
Xander
Sox,
Bogaerts now as we move
shortstop,
past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Rafael Devers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bogaerts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes to Shields, and it bangs off the monster. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bradley. Or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. That's popped up. Darno onto the grass. Spin throw in time to first, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jet Bandy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Delino DeShields is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Benintendi ranging back, and it's off the green monster. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready now, Chase Darno. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bandy, the runner at third, to Shields. Over at second, Andres at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Bradley is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Mookie Betts waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Genmar Gomez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Genmar Gomez.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Career numbers against Genmar Gomez. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. Andrus on to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0 pitch. There's ball four.
I think he's trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit toward the hole. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Betts at third, Pierce at second, Devers on at first with 2 down. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in as Dribble Cabrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Brazier enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Patrick Wisdom will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to hit next it'll be the catcher Jet Bandy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
1 and 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Rangers lead 1. It remains 1-0.
7th inning,
Sean Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sean Kelly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Count still full. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Down the first baseline. Wisdom is right there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch high in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Leon, but he can't get it there in time. DeShields reaches on the strikeout, so not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the utility man, Chase Darno. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken to throw. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A man at third with one away. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the payoff pitch home, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Nomar Mazara. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer.
attention,
I'm
please.
sure the guy on the mound has a
Now
different name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could
Number
say that on the air.
77.
Joe Jimenez
Joe.
gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now batting.
And Dan, after
The
that
designated
home
hitter.
run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. The 2-1 home is a ball high and inside. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the third baseman, as Drupal.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star as Drupal Cabrera. First pitch on its way, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Outside, 3-0 now. Jet Bandy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in, Jet Bandy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 Rangers. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Chris Martin.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The first baseman, Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Alex Claudio.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Right side, backhanded. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. DeShields aboard here at first with nobody out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And there's one away.
The batter.
Now in the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Inside and low, 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-1. Popped him up. Leone over to his right, and that's the third out. One left for Texas as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
25, Jose Leclerc.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Jackie Bradley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one sails behind him. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Line towards center field. The Shields is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Two out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Back up the middle. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rangers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Sean Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB.